Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I am beyond worn out. I got a lot of help today to get this new $119 compost bin that I won at the Dixieline Spring Seed Swap event. So we ended up putting the new one here on the yellow pallet. I was trying to get another yellow pallet in this spot, but it wouldn't fit between the pool equipment and the other yellow pallet. So we just put this one straight on the ground. Well, I do have plastic underneath here, but this is straight on the ground. I just hope that there's enough leeway for the pool guy to do everything he have to do, like with the pool equipment. Here is some mesh. Got some, looks like 1/2 inch and 1/4 inch just extra mesh that I'll be using for whatever. Got a little bit of chicken wire over here, y'all, and the sun is right here, so I'm sorry if you can't see. These peppers, y'all, we moved them around like a lot today, and the soil was broken up and all of that. So I re-watered them in, tried to stake them up a little bit. I don't know if they're gonna survive the stress of today because they got moved around and kind of like banged up a lot. So we'll see what's going on. The 15-gallon bucket stand is just about the same as it was before, but if you notice, the green 6-foot poles that I had for the grape trellis over here, so I actually moved them out, and I'm gonna work on them like sometime this week. So there were rocks all underneath here, like a lot of them, and now they're all under here, going like all the way to the back. If you can see, like the rocks all the way back there. All of the buckets that need to be refilled over on the patio, I'm gonna show you that in just a minute, but all of the soil is sifted. I mean, except for these containers because they have something growing in them, but all of the soil is sifted, y'all. This is my hibiscus. They still red, but you can see like they dying from the top, and they are just not doing anything. They're not doing anything except like extra slowly dying, seems like. So all of the buckets are off of the stand except for these two. So the jujube in the back and the rosemary. I keep finding pepper plants, y'all. So this is a pepper plant that I put in the place right here. This is the black cobra that was already here. This is another, I think that must be a banana pepper plant with a bunch of flowers and stuff on it. They have the rocks all down here. So I basically just did the same thing with the rocks back on the 15-gallon bucket stand. These are my ladder meshes that I had to take down that were in the buckets. The plumeria, I moved that to the back, and I took the silver trash cans that were in the back because we used them to sift the soil, but they're going to go on the other side of the house where like the recycling and the trash cans and stuff are. This is the miracle leaf. I think I lost like a couple of branches off the lemon tree today, but y'all, look at how much bigger the lemon tree is. Look at all of these leaves, look at all of this growth. But y'all, I need to fertilize with some bloom, so like some 0-10-10, something with little nitrogen and more phosphorus and potassium. I need to do that. Y'all, the apple tree, I know you can't see it, but there, I mean, if it's not like 100 apples on this tree, like it's none. You can see, and I can't tell y'all because the sun is like all around, but there are clusters of apples on like almost every branch. These are all of the buckets, and y'all, I wish I had the strength, and that's why the tarp is laid out, because I thought I was gonna have the strength to mix up some soil to fill these buckets. These are the buckets that's going back on the 5-gallon bucket stand, but y'all, I can't. I was supposed to do the tomatoes today. Y'all know this is the spot where the tomatoes are gonna go, and y'all, I just, like, I can't. These are, y'all, I forgot where I even pulled these from, but it's a cabbage, a carrot, spinach, and I think this one is a turnip. I have 2 more pepper plants that are actually in, I don't know if you can see through the thing, but there's 2 more pepper plants in this raised bed, like in 1-gallon buckets, but I have to take those out. This is all of the sifted soil. So these 2 cans right here are the sifted soil. These 3 cans are the ones that I showed in one of my other videos, which may or may not be up yet. This one is compost. This one is soil that's been in the yard. And then that one is peat moss. These are the 4 bags of true organic potting soil. So True Organic makes amendments and fertilizers, and now they're getting into the soil game. I got that at Dixieline. Also got those on sale, 1.5 cubic feet for $10.99 each. Then the last thing I wanted to show you, so at the Dixieline seed swap spring event, so I got this red beauty bell pepper, I got a tomato, a early girl tomato, and then I have 2. They had 2 in the pot. These are melons, but they didn't have a label on it, and nobody knows what what kind of melon it is. But I think I'm gonna put those in my 15-gallon pots because my grape cuttings, they didn't take. So I have empty buckets, empty containers, and so I think that's where the melons will go. And then here are all of the tomatoes that's just waiting to go in the ground. They are all doing well. A couple of them, this one has a flower. It also has a little mini spider. I don't know if you can see that, but yeah, y'all, just, oh Lord, I'm so tired. I'm full of dirt. I have dust and dirt all over. Another hard day's work. Thank you so much for the help that I got. I got about like 3 hours of help today with like the heavy stuff. Y'all, the backyard Shenanigans garden, the backyard is a mess, but things are coming together, and y'all, they coming together. But I'm about to get together and get inside because I'm tired, I'm hungry, and I've been out here since before 2 o'clock, and it's after 6 o'clock. So yeah, I'm ready to go inside.